Hello!
Hi!
This is Melissa.
And this is Kat.
Hey there.
Hello.
Hey there, hi there, ho there.
We both started dancing for no reason.
Yeah. We know the difference between Parks and Rec and The Office. I was trying to say Amy Poehler and then the entire cast of The Office. Because like Phyllis and Mindy. But it sounded like I thought Amy Poehler was in The Office. She is in Parks and Rec. But I just wanted to... Don't call us out, okay? We're smart. We love The Office.
We love both of those shows, yes. Yeah. We promise we know the difference between the two.
Anyway.
So we just wanted to thank you guys so much for all the love on Patreon. So we wanted to get to 20 subscribers on Patreon, and we exceeded that.
We blew it out of the water.
Yeah. So,
you guys blew it out of the water.
Yeah. So we are so thankful. You have no idea. If you don't know what Patreon is, it is an app where you can subscribe to your favorite creators, and you can get, especially for us, extra content. So you'll get bonus episodes. We do videos every month, and then you'll get a merch box from us too. So it's a super exclusive merch box that only our patrons get. Super exciting. It's only $5 to join. And it's just like one coffee a month, you know?
Yeah.
That's it.
Buy us a coffee.
Yeah. And you'll get more fun stuff from us. You know you love fun stuff from us.
We have a lot of fun on Patreon.
We do.
I love it.
It's pretty great.
Tragical.
This week,
we're here to tell you why
The Lion King
is tragical. And I have some fun facts.
I'm ready for some fun facts.
All right, so most of these are just really silly, but I thought they were great. So the first one that I have, Frank Welker is the one who provided all of the lion roars. There was not a single recording of an actual lion because they wanted them all to sound super specific. So that was a human being making every single one of those noises.
That's amazing. He just spent like probably an 8-hour day making lion noises.
Just roaring.
I love
like
that.
A fucking lion. Like, all right, fam. I could never sound like that realistic. So good on him. A few weeks before the film opened, Elton John was given a special screening. He noticed that the film's love song had been left out, and he literally was like, no, we're gonna put that back in. And then later, Can You Feel the Love Tonight won him an Academy Award for Best Original Song. I like this one a lot. This is the best-selling home video of all time.
Good.
They sold 55 million copies.
Bitches love lions.
Yeah, man. I mean, what child did not have this like VHS in their home?
Nobody.
Everyone had it.
Everyone had it.
Even people who didn't have a VHS, they had this VHS.
Even people who only owned one VHS.
This was it. It was Lion King. All right, this is probably one of my favorite fun facts ever. I know I say that every time, but I literally already knew this one, and I think it's so funny. So the opening chant of The Circle of Life, I'm just not even going to attempt this, but it translates to, "Here comes a lion. Father, oh yes, it's a lion."
Is it the Iminyana Wiminamaba?
Yes.
Those?
Yes.
Which are spelled like IGOY. I was like, wait, that's not the word I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like,
No.
it's not even.
Yeah, that, it just literally means, here's a lion. Oh, look, it's a lion. That's what all of that means.
Wait, read it to me. Read it back.
It's, here comes a lion, father. Oh, yes, it's a lion.
Aww. Oh, a lion. Oh, it is a lion.
There's also a part about a leopard. I don't know. But
That's so
essentially it's
cool.
just like, oh, look, a lion. I thought this one was just really funny. Pumbaa the warthog was the first ever character in a Disney film to exhibit flatulence.
He's a farting king.
The only Disney character to fart.
Toot toot.
It's so funny. He's cutie.
I love Pumbaa. I'm sorry, Mr. Pig.
It's Mr. Pig to you,
Mr.
bitch.
Pig to you. Is that it?
Yeah, that was it.
I love those.
Thank you. Oh, look, it's a lion.
Oh my God, look. A lion.
A lion.
Look over there.
Look, father, it's a lion.
It's a lion. Iminyana Wiminamaba. I realized so we always have subtitles on because we're not serial killers. And I realized that the words that were coming on the screen
We're not what you say?
were not at all the noises that the mouths were making for the music.
I literally even said, like, when I say, like, the first part, every word I say starts with, like, a W. Like, there's no W's in anything.
I was like hearing the words, but also reading them. And I was like, no, not the same. Not the same.
No.
This is not what's being sung right now.
Not even close.
It was killing me.
It was pretty good.
I was like, what am I saying? What are they saying? And what are these words on the screen saying? Because they're all three completely different things.
Right.
The opening song, Circle of Life, Africa, all of the animals. My favorite one is when it shows the ants carrying the leaves and then like it zooms to the zebras running. It's just cool if there's little ants and there's big zebras.
Yeah, it's like
Hashtag
everyone
Africa.
is important. Everyone is important. Hashtag Africa.
The circle of life, save the bees. Am I right? So all of the animals are going to Pride Rock, which is a super awesome rock cave structure thing. It must be naturally occurring, but it looks man-made if you ask me.
What, man? Lions? You think the lions built that?
I would like to think that the lions all got together one day and made Pride Rock.
You know who I think it was?
Aliens.
Yes. It was aliens.
Aliens.
It was aliens.
I also agree with that. I also agree with that theory.
They said, these lions need a really cool fucking rock. Let's build them this thing.
Yes. Yes. So all the animals, they're at Pride Rock. And Rafiki, who is a voodoo baboon.
A voodoo baboon.
He's a baboon, right?
Yes.
Okay, great.
I'm never not calling him a voodoo baboon from here out.
Rafiki brings out a lion cub and shows the lion cub to all of the animals in Africa or whatever.
After dousing him in juice. He's like, let me douse this poor lion cub in fruit juice and then hang him over a ledge like he's freaking Michael Jackson's son. Like, what are we doing?
I couldn't even tell you what kind of, that's like a gourd, right?
Yeah,
Isn't that what it's called?
Couldn't tell
Simba's
you.
soaked in gourd juice out here.
Gourd juice.
And he picks Simba up by his armpits and shows him to everybody, and they all
Dangles him.
bow. And Simba, the lion cub's parents, Mufasa and Sarabi are there too, and they're like, "Look at our son."
I would like everyone to know that my phone auto-corrected Mufasa to just my dad. So now he's my dad.
My phone corrected Simba to Zumba. So
My dad and Zumba. We're doing really great here.
I was like, pretty close, pretty close.
I mean, my dad checks out.
I mean, that's true. I'm sure Simba likes to dance, the Zumba.
I think so.
So we cut scene to Scar, who is Mufasa's brother, and he's playing with his food. He's playing with a poor little field mouse.
Yeah,
it's too cute.
he's so cute. I want one.
And Zazu, who is Mufasa's royal advisor and a bird. I'm not going to pretend like I know what kind of bird that is.
Isn't he a toucan?
No, toucans are like black and have like rainbow beaks.
Why did I always think he was a toucan?
No, he's not a toucan. I don't know what kind of bird he is, but not a toucan. An African toucan.
That's what my brain always thought he was.
So Zazu, an African toucan, flies over and informs Scar that he's in big trouble because he didn't go to Simba's presentation.
Like he's a PowerPoint.
He's a PowerPoint. They said, here is Simba.
Covered in juice. Gourd juice.
Covered in gourd juice.
Hanging off a freaking ledge.
Next slide.
Got his little clicker.
Yeah. Zazu's up in the air with the clicker. He's killing it. So Mufasa comes over and scolds Scar, and Scar just doesn't care. Scar's like, was that today?
He said, I don't give a fuck, bitch. Get out of here.
He said, great.
Verbatim.
Don't care. So Scar tells Mufasa that he's the brain and Mufasa is the brawn, or else he would have been already took over the throne. If he was stronger than Mufasa, he would have challenged him and taken the throne by now. And Mufasa's like, you wouldn't dare challenge me, bruh. Scar is like, great, I'm gonna go find that mouse now.
That you chased away. I was fucking hungry, bro.
Goodbye. I accidentally sloshed 14 gallons of grenadine in my drink, so guess
Hope
I'm
you
drinking
like
my calories
sugar.
today.
It's like a melted gusher in your drink.
It tastes like a gusher, most certainly.
Yeah.
It's kind of good. I'm not mad. It's just not what it wasn't ideal.
But anyway, so
back to the Lion King.
Little Simba wakes up Mufasa before sunrise, and Mufasa tries to wake up Sarabi. He's like, so by the way, he's your son before the sun is up. And she's like, nah, fam, he's calling for dad. So he gets up and Sarabi continues to sleep. Little Simba just wants to watch the sunrise with his daddy. It's so cute. Mufasa's like, listen, bitch, this is our land. We own everything the light touches. It's ours. We're the kings. What's up? Simba's like, what about that little shadowy spot over there? And Mufasa's like, no, that's the Badlands. That's the Shadowlands. We don't go over there. Simba's like, well, I thought kings could do whatever they want. Mufasa's like, no, that's not our land.
So Zazu comes along with the morning report for Mufasa, and Simba is there, and Mufasa gives Simba a pouncing lesson. Mm-hmm. So Simba pounces Zazu playfully, but totally freaks him out. A gopher, a groundhog, I
put a prairie dog. Are those not all the same thing?
You guys pick. This is choose your own adventure. Comes out of the ground and informs Mufasa that hyenas are in the Pride Lands. So Mufasa goes to kick them out. Zazu and Simba head back to Pride Rock. Mm-hmm. Simba is chatting with his uncle Scar, and Scar is like, oh, he didn't show you the elephant graveyard where all the brave lions go to hang out? What? Simba's like, wait, what? What's that? And he's like, oh, I shouldn't have said anything. And he's like, Simba, will you promise me one thing? You have to promise you don't go to that really cool place in the dark where your dad told you not to go.
This is our secret.
Exactly. And feeble-minded young Simba is like, okay, great, Uncle Scar, I've got to go. Bye.
Yeah, he goes to get his main bitch Nala so they can go explore. Nala's getting licked head to toe for her bath from mom. Sarabi's trying to bathe little Simba, and Simba's like, nah, fam, not in front of my bitch. Come on, mom. What are you doing? I'm trying to look like a badass. So Sarabi says that they can go explore as long as Zazu goes with them, and they're not really having that.
Nah. Who wants a babysitter though?
Yeah, especially that annoying bird. Like, hello, who likes birds? No one. This is when Zazu decides to tell them that they are betrothed. He uses like 9 words for it. It's pretty funny. So they're like, what the fuck does that mean? He's like, well, y'all are getting married. Just be ready for it. And then Simba's like, no, I don't want to do that, and I'm gonna be the king, so I'm gonna do whatever I want. And then there's the fucking bop that is,
I just can't wait to be king.
I love this part so much. It's so colorful. It's so fun.
It's beautiful.
It's such a bop. Also, this is my favorite part of PhilharMagic at frickin' Magic Kingdom.
So they are trying to ditch Zazu as well. So at the end of the song, Zazu gets sat on. So now they can go to the elephant graveyard. Zazu finds them like really fast and is like, we got to get out of here. What is wrong with you? They call him Banana Beak, which is just rude.
It's Mr. Banana Beak to you.
Don't call that man Banana Beak. He is the advisor to the king.
Leave the African toucan alone.
Bananas are yellow.
Yeah.
His beak is clearly orange. Gosh, kids are the worst. So some hyenas come along. They come out of a skull, an elephant skull.
Badass as fuck.
Good times.
Best entrance ever.
And it's Bonsai and Ed and Shenzi.
All icons.
Icons all in their own right.
Like both of them and their voice actors.
I don't know who does Ed, but yeah, it's like Cheech and... Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so Cheech and Jim and Whoopi out here just slaying the game.
Imagine that party. That'd be a good time.
I doubt they all recorded together.
I hope Cheech Marin and Whoopi Goldberg were in a room together, just high as fuck. Like, could you imagine?
Bro. They're
like, Jim, you want to get in on this?
I am dead. I didn't know that was Jim. Oh my God, that makes it even better.
Just making weird noises.
He's the best at it.
Yeah, I was going to say that's all he does.
Zazu and Nala and Simba make a run for it, but they get cornered in a cave, but Mufasa saves them. Thank goodness.
Yeah, for real.
And Simba's in big trouble, but I mean, if Mufasa just explained to him why he shouldn't have gone to the dark place, he wouldn't have gone there. Like, Mufasa, be a better dad.
Honestly, yeah, parenting 101. Don't just tell your kids because I said so. Give them like an actual reason.
Yeah, be like, there's a bunch of dead elephants and hyenas over there. It's fucking nasty. Don't go.
You're gonna get eaten by hyenas.
Right.
That's all you have to tell your kid.
Also, that's their land, so we don't belong on it.
Right.
That's their silly little land over there.
Children understand that. God, Mufasa. Mufasa's like real mad. He's mad at Simba. So he tells Zazu to take Nala home, and him and Simba are going to have a little talk. So it's starting to get dark out, and Mufasa is talking to Simba, and he's like, listen, I'm only brave when I have to be brave. I was scared of losing you today. And Simba's like, well, we're always going to be together, right? And then Mufasa's like, listen, son, you see these stars? Those are my father and my father's father and my father's father. And
my father's father's father.
He goes on this monologue about dead lions in the stars. And he's like, someday I'll be up there and you'll be king. And it's going to be great. You're going to have a good time even though I'll be dead.
Cut scene to the hyenas, and they're cleaning their battle wounds, and Scar comes into their cave. Honestly, hyenas aren't living the best life.
They're literally in
it's like a volcano.
Well, yeah.
I don't think there's volcanoes there.
No, but it was definitely very volcano-y.
Scar tells them that if they want to have it all, if they want to be big time, that they got to get rid of Mufasa. And he sings, be prepared. And he's telling them, be prepared because we're about to take over Pride Rock. Get ready. It's happening.
I would like you guys to know that during this part, I stood up and danced.
It was really uncomfortable. I tried to block it out, but now we're revisiting it. So
it was so great. What do you mean?
So the next day, maybe, I don't know. I assume it's the next day. I can say whatever I want. This is my podcast. The next day, Scar takes Simba to the middle of a gorge for a surprise.
Gorge.
It's actually just so he can have the hyenas chase some wildebeest into the gorge to trample Simba, and Scar runs to tell Mufasa, hey, there's a stampede in the gorge, and I totally saw Simba down there. Don't know what he was doing down there, but he's down there. So Mufasa rescues Simba, but he gets carried away by the pack of wildebeest. I don't know what a group of wildebeest is called, all right?
I heard.
Shorejan.
Stampede.
Oh, it's probably heard. The stampede carries Mufasa away, but Mufasa jumps onto a ledge, and Scar grabs his hands and is like, or I guess his paws. He doesn't have hands. Scar grabs his paws and is like, oh, let me help you, brother. He. But then he like rips his paws off the ledge and throws him into the stampede.
Dramatic AF.
Like Scar.
Also, can we talk about how I've been spelling wildebeest wrong my whole life?
Yeah, me too. I thought it was wild beast, literally.
I thought it was too, but it's 2 E's.
Whatever. I'm going to spell it how I want to spell it.
So then after the stampede clears out, Simba's running around trying to find his dad, finds his corpse underneath a tree.
All his little whiskers are all befrazzled. Why'd they do Mufasa like that?
They were like, how do we show he's dead? Oh, make one of his whiskers like really squiggly.
He had some crinkled old whiskers.
So this part is so sad though, with little baby Simba just running around yelling for help from anybody.
I was trying to deflect with the whisker talk, but it's really sad.
He lays down under his dead dad's paw. It's so sad. And then Scar the asshole comes out and is like, yo, Simba, this is your fault. You killed your dad. Now you have to leave and never come back. And
verbatim.
Literally exactly that.
Simba runs away. And while he's running away, he runs into like a briar patch, brambles, thorns. Again, choose your own adventure. And the hyenas give up and they think he's as good as dead because he's like running off into the desert and he's going to die of dehydration.
Right.
So they're like, whatever, we're going back to Pride Rock to party.
We're the king's bitches now.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
So Scar takes over and everybody hates him, obviously. And we cut scene to Simba and he's laying in the desert.
Emaciated AF.
He's half dead.
Like that little wolf in...
Oh my gosh, Kat. Get over the wolf and the sword and the stone.
Never. Him and freaking little Simba are twins with their emaciation.
Timon and Pumbaa come along and they decide they would like to have a lion on their side in case anybody ever tries to, mess with them. So they save Simba.
I love Nathan Lane so much.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I would literally die for him.
He's the best.
I love him so much.
Timon and Pumbaa are just the best.
They honestly are the best part of this movie.
I love them.
Yeah. Timon and Pumbaa bring Simba back to a watering hole and they wake him up. They're like, hey, why don't you stay here with us and we'll be your gay dads. We'll raise you. It'll be great. And then Hakuna Matata, which means...
No worries, bitch.
Verbatim.
I added the bitch, but it means no worries.
No, I think that's in there, actually. We had the closed captions on. It definitely said that.
No worries, bitch, for sure.
In a Paris Hilton voice.
No worries, bitch.
Gorge.
So, gorge. In the gorge. No worries, bitch. In the gorge. Gorge.
I'm dead.
They sing Hakuna Matata.
And
It's
then
a wonderful phrase.
There's a growing up montage, which is my favorite part. It's so cute.
They're crossing the longest log of all time. Simba becomes a young adult lion on this long ass log.
Can we talk about teenage Simba's like mohawk mane?
He literally has like a happy trail.
It's like
I don't know if
mullet.
you noticed that.
No, I wasn't looking down there.
Guys, listen.
He's
Listen
all
to
fur.
me.
How does he have a happy trail?
Shut up. Next time you watch The Lion King, when Simba is like a teenage Simba, look at his happy trail.
Why were you looking there?
It's just what I noticed.
I noticed his mohawk mullet, and Melissa notices his happy trail.
No, it's like his chest. It doesn't go back to his little bolitos or anything.
His
like
little
it's like just his like chest. It goes to like belly button. Lions don't have belly button.
Don't they?
No, they probably have titties, like how cats do.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, yep.
I need a zoologist. I think we're the only ones with belly buttons. Who else has a belly button?
Hippos.
No, they don't.
Haven't you ever watched Madagascar? Gloria definitely has a belly button, and it's an outie for sure.
I'm very concerned about belly buttons right now. I'm about to Google like what animals have a belly button.
Hippos for sure.
Oh my gosh.
At least.
So we cut scene back at Pride Rock. Everyone is starving and Zazu's in a cage and he's singing It's a Small World.
It's also a literal rib cage. It's made out of ribs. I love that.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
I mean, I like knew it was a rib cage, but
it's a rib cage.
Dun-dun-sh-sh.
Yeah, singing It's a Small World, the bop.
And Scar's basically like, no one's starving, we're fine.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, no, we're starving. And Scar's like, it's fine, we're fine. Because he just wants to be king or whatever. So I'm glad that's the, whatchamacallit, the thing he wants to die on. What's the
hill? The Pride Rock.
That's the Pride Rock he wants to die on.
It's definitely not a hill. It's an alien-made rock formation.
Yes, ancient aliens built Pride Rock. We all know it. Can we just get a little shirt with Pride Rock on it? But there's just like
an alien,
a UFO ship there too.
Yes.
Oh, those are getting made. We got merch coming your way, guys, in 2025. Then we cut back to Timon and Pumbaa, and they're looking at the star. Oh, sorry, Simba's there
also
too.
There. It's kind of important.
Timon and Pumbaa and that lion guy
with the weird happy trail.
With the weird happy trail. Are looking up at the stars and they're super stuffed. They just ate like 1 billion grubs. So Simba is honestly living the life right now.
Listen, he's a vegetarian now. We're living that life. It's fine.
Bugs are animals. They have feelings, Kat.
Okay, listen. What I mean by that is that he's not eating like zebras and antelopes and shit.
He's an insectaterian. He only eats insects and ferns. I don't know. What else do you eat in the forest? I'm concerned about Simba's health,
sure he just
actually.
eats bugs.
Yikes. They are walking around the forest, singing a little song, and Pumbaa almost gets eaten by a lion. But Simba pounces the she lion, and the she lion pins him.
Pingy again.
Simba realizes that it's Nala.
He says, oh, it's my bitch. Welcome back.
He like totally freaks out and his voice cracks at one point. It's very cute.
It is really cute.
He's like, this is Nala.
Matthew Broderick was freaking like.
Yes. You go from JTT to Matthew Broderick.
Literally two of the cutest nerds in the whole entire world. I'm obsessed.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas is not a nerd. I would say Matthew Broderick probably in the nerd category, but you take that back from JTT.
Sorry, JTT. You're still my childhood heartthrob.
I love nerds and not nerds, so I'm just into both, so
That's
it doesn't
fair.
even matter. Nala is like, you gotta come back and save us because we're all starving. Everyone's dying. The hyenas are dying. The lions are dying. All the animals, zebras.
Everybody else
the
is already dead. They're gone.
What are some other animals I can name? Antelopes.
Elephants.
Camels. No, I'm kidding. I know there's no camels. Everyone is dying. And
Simba-
Nala's like, no, you gotta come back and save us. And Simba's like, but I'm scared.
He said, nah, fam.
Killed my dad.
Nah, fam. So Simba and Nala are talking, and Simba sends his gay dads away so he can have a little chit chat, a little private chat with Nala. Nala starts purring and rubbing all over him.
The sparks are flying.
And then, can you feel the love tonight?
A beautiful song.
It's so pretty.
I like the background where it's like, "Nyama nyap, nyama nyap, nyama nyap." No, man, yeah.
Background vocals in all of these songs are A1.
Yeah, I don't know what anyone is saying, but I love it.
Yeah, it's great. I just love listening to it. And then Timon and Pumbaa are crying because they're losing their son, the gays. Oh,
Nala doesn't get it. She's like, why are you in the forest eating grubs when your whole family is suffering and you could be king? Simba has had enough. He's like, listen, I don't want to face my past. I'm happy here. I'm sorry you are all dying. And Simba walks away.
yeah, he literally says Hakuna Matata and then walks away. He's like, YOLO, bitch, and then leaves.
Got to go.
Like, what?
Simba's walking through a field, all up in his feelings, and Rafiki, the voodoo baboon, finds him, and Simba calls him a creepy little monkey.
Yeah, he's over here singing about bananas. The fuck?
I sent this on a squash banana.
A creepy monkey. That was the funniest thing ever.
He's like, what's up with this creepy little monkey? Yikes. Rafiki calls him a buffoon and tells him he knows his dad and then runs away. And Simba is like, how do you know my dad? And then chases after him. Rafiki leads him through a tree.
Yeah, it's like a dead tree.
To a reflection pond and has Simba look in the water. And he's like, look, broski, you are your father.
He lives in you.
He lives in you.
He lives in me.
And Simba's like, that's stupid. That's not my father. Like, that's just me.
It's literally just me, fam.
But then Cloud Mufasa comes out.
Yeah, and he roasts Simba.
And
he roasts him.
He roasts him. He's like, how are you going to forget about me, baby boy? You need to go home and take your place in the circle of life.
Fix your shit, fam.
Fix it. So Simba's like, I guess if my Cloud daddy tells me I have to go home, I gotta go home.
Cloud daddy. And then Rafiki says my favorite part. What was that? Like, he didn't just like make that happen.
Strange weather we're having.
Literally just like drugged Simba with
Yeah.
some who knows to make him hallucinate his cloud father.
Right? I don't know what's in that staff.
And then he
but
was like, what the fuck was that? Like, what? And then so Simba runs all the way back home. Amazing. He runs back home to Pride Rock.
Simba runs home, and Rafiki tells Nala, Timon, and Pumbaa that Simba went home to challenge Scar, and they run after Simba so they can go help. They're the best pals ever. Pride Rock looks bad.
Yeah, it's rough.
It is gray. There's no grass.
There's dead animals everywhere.
There's no tree. There's no bird.
Nothing.
There's no water. It's just not good.
It's just dust.
Looking
dusty,
bad.
musty.
Simba and Nala and Timon and Pumbaa strike up a plan, and Timon and Pumbaa have to distract the hyenas with a drag hula show.
It's the only way I want to be distracted.
If you're going to do it, you got to do a drag hula show.
Obviously.
So we see Sarabi walking towards Pride Rock, and all the hyenas are like nipping at her and just being really nasty because they're nasty little hyena freaks.
They're also starving.
Yeah, whatever. And Scar is mad at Sarabi because her and the other female lions won't find food. And Sarabi's like, no. We can't find food. There is no food.
Yeah.
We are all going to die here. And basically, Scar is like, well, if we die, we die. This is how we die.
And then he bitch slaps her.
He slaps her.
Yeah, he literally bitch slaps Sarabi, and Simba sees it. So he runs down to help his mama.
And everyone is like, Mufasa? Scar's like, Mufasa? And Sarabi's like, Mufasa, is that you? Like, guys, it's Simba.
Come on now.
Come on now.
You think Mufasa would look that young right now?
What?
Come on now.
It's clearly Simba.
Use your noodles.
They realize it's Simba.
Yeah, so Simba and Scar kind of arguing. Simba asks Scar to step down, but Scar gets Simba to confess to all the lionesses present that he killed his father. And Simba's like, I guess, yeah, I kind of did kill my dad. Oops, my bad.
He's really sorry, though, and he said it was an accident.
Yeah, but Scar's like, nope, you did it. And he starts backing Simba off the edge of Pride Rock. And weird, he starts dangling off just like his father. And Scar goes to like make him fall down. And he says, I killed Mufasa.
So while Simba's dangling off this Pride Rock, the Pride Rock, the one.
The one and only.
Yes, Pride. Lightning strikes the brambles below Pride Rock and it catches on fire, and everything is catching on fire.
Yeah, so Simba's now dangling over like a giant pit of fire. And as soon as Scar says that he killed Mufasa, Simba like gets all this strength and jumps up and pins him. And he's like, bitch, what you said? And makes Scar confess loudly so everyone can hear that he's actually the one that killed Mufasa and not Simba. What a moment. What a moment.
So now at this point, all the hyenas and all the lions are fighting each other. Everything is quite literally on fire now. Pride Rock, if it wasn't a rock, it would be burnt to the ground. But luckily it's a rock, so it's a pretty stable structure.
Those aliens did really good.
The aliens killed it with their rock formation.
Yeah, man.
Simba corners Scar and is going to back him off a cliff into a flame. Taste your own medicine, bitch.
Yeah, bitch, what?
And Simba tells Scar to run away and never return.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not going to be like you. I'm not going to try and murder you. I'm not going to try and make your life hell, but also don't ever come back here because you're not welcome.
And then Scar tries to blind him with some fiery embers off the ground.
What an asshole. He said, I'm scarred. You're going to be too.
Yeah. So Simba slaps that hoe and Scar slaps Simba. And then Scar gets tossed to the hyenas off the side of the cliff. And the hyenas are sick of his shit.
Yeah.
And most likely eat him because they are starving.
Yeah, they like overhear him say that they were the enemy and that they were actually like the main problem. So they're like, if we're the problem, you're our problem because we're starving now. And now we're going to eat you.
Now you're a snack.
Thanks for dinner.
So Scar, hopefully the hyenas took him in and treated him right. But we can assume that he was eaten.
I think it was more of a winner-winner Scar dinner situation.
I think you're right. Tastes like chicken.
Delicious.
Yummy. It finally starts raining.
Yeah, for real.
Thank God. It's because
Perfect timing.
It's because I'm assuming Rafiki is somewhere doing voodoo.
He's literally doing a rain dance.
Right.
Like, quite literally.
It finally starts raining. The fires simmer out. Simba and Nala, they do a cuddle. And then Simba takes his place as the Lion King.
Heck yeah, man. Cut scene to Simba and Nala are standing on the edge of Pride Rock, and Rafiki comes up with a little baby cub and holds her over so everyone can see her for her presentation.
The Circle of Life, kids.
Yeah.
That's how the movie started. That's how the movie ends.
So cute. The end.
Again, the words I'm saying, the words they're saying, and the words on the screen.
Not all the same.
3 different things.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So good.
I love this movie so much.
So do I. I don't even know where I'm going to put it.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
right.
stressy.
Let's see. Do you want to go first?
I can go first.
Go first.
I know this is going to come as a huge shock to everyone, but I gave Lion King a 10 out of 10. Amazing. This actually ranks really high for me, so I put it at number 5. So it is below Frozen, but above Beauty and the Beast.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I love this movie.
This is, oh my gosh, it's getting harder and harder to do this. I put Lion King, obviously a 10 out of 10. If you don't think Lion King is just a perfect movie, I think
What are you
something is
doing?
wrong with you.
Agreed.
It's so good. I put it at number 7. It's below Princess and the Frog. I love Princess and the Frog. And above Inside Out, which we just did last time. But I just love The Lion King.
Me too.
I love Inside Out, but I just like The Lion King just a little pinch more.
It's a classic.
Yeah.
And it was the movie that came out the year that you were born, right?
Yeah, 1994. I think you're right. Oh, that's awesome.
Mine was Aladdin.
That's your birth year movie? So, are you ready to guess?
I'm so excited.
We haven't guessed in so long.
I know. We've had so many like dedicated episodes.
We did some Patreon episodes and then we did our March Madness. So the last movie that we actually picked, I think you picked Tron. That was the last movie. So are you ready for your hints?
Let's go. Let's go.
It's an older movie.
Okay.
I like to do an old one after we've done a newish one. 90s is newish.
Yeah.
This one's older. We've talked about this movie before and how we get the first and the second one confused. So we're going to clear it up once and for all.
Oh, Rescuers?
Yes!
Yay!
The Rescuers!
That is such a good one. I love those movies. I do get them confused.
I know that I've seen them, but I don't. It was like when I was a kid, so I can't remember like which is which.
I think they just morphed into one movie in my mind. You know what I mean? Like they
know
are one
there
movie.
is a cute little French mouse and a
Yes.
drunk seagull.
I know all their names.
There's like a Bernice, right? Did I just make that up?
No, I think that's
There's
her
a
name. No, see, now
Bernice.
I'm like, yeah, that's
There's
it.
a Bernice. There's not a Penny, a Jenny. Is it Jenny? Little girl. Is that Rescuers Down Under? See, I'm already confused.
Yeah, I think that's Rescuers Down
Damn
Under.
it. What is the Rescuers about? I guess we're going to find out.
We're gonna find
next
out.
episode.
Woo! Tune in 2 weeks to find out.
Tune in next Sunday to find out how wrong we were about
anything.
Bernice and Jenny.
It does start with a B. The female mouse, I'm pretty sure it does start with a B. I was very confident that I knew their names, and as soon as you said Bernice, they just left my brain.
You were like, I don't know any of those mouses' names. So, guys, we are on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We
sure are.
We are on TikTok.
yeah, we are.
There's a Facebook. It is a wasteland, but if you want to like it, just to be really nice and make it look like Facebook exists in our earthly realm, do that.
We're trying to figure out the Facebook thing.
I want to kind of do like discussion boards and stuff, but I just feel like I don't ever get on Facebook and nobody I know gets on Facebook. And I feel like Facebook is where I go to see my grandma's posts or something. I don't know, but we can make it cool. We just have to figure it out. If there's any TikToks you want us to do, if there's any segments of any of our episodes that made you LOL and you want us to do for TikTok, we'll do them.
Let us know. We think we're funny.
Yeah,
so.
I was going to say, we usually just pick things that we think are funny. So if you guys think something is funny, let us know. And we'll do it for the TikTok. That way all the tweens will find our podcast and love us.
Hopefully. I
Please
think we're
love
cool.
us. They know more about the internet than I ever will.
Yeah.
That's all I got. I feel like this was a short episode, but I feel like 98% of The Lion King is musical numbers.
Yeah. Which there's not really, it's just, unless you guys want us to sing, which I don't think you want us
We
to
can
do.
sing the songs if you want.
But you don't want that. I'm telling you right now, you do
And
not
we don't
want that.
know the words.
It's just
right?
that one.
Oh, I guess. Yeah.
Everything else is in English. Okay,
Anyway,
bye.
guys, bye. We love you. Take care of yourself.
Yes, drink water.
For your mummies.
That's us.
Goodbye. So we cut scene to Rafiki in a big ass tree, doing some voodoo, and he paints Simba with a red crown on his face
Yeah, like it's the juice.
on a tree mural with some gourd juice.
It's the gourd juice that he juiced him with.
I'm now realizing that, yep, that's a whole scene, and
That's it.
great.
That was it. He literally says Simba, gourd juices the drawing of Simba, and then we move on.
I'm probably just going to cut this.
Perfect. No, it's so funny.
These opinions are our own and are in no way associated with the film or the film's production company.
The cover art for Tragical was created by Johnny the Alchemist.
The theme song for Tragical was produced by Jahreezy,
Contact info for both artists can be found on their Instagrams.
which are linked in the show notes.
Thanks for listening.
To Tragical.